Benson for the point. Back to Benner through the block and down. He'll go. Active pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hi, and a pleasant good evening. Welcome to the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium, home of the Cougars, as they welcome the Sacred Heart Eagles for high school volleyball here this evening on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast here tonight. Brandon Loosebrock running the controls and the camera work on yourliveevent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB and Ada. Tonight, the 1-1 Cougars and the 1-1 Eagles of Sacred Heart do battle in a section volleyball matchup, high school volleyball on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. This is the Bitker Inc. pregame show as we bring you the action tonight. Ada-Borup-West, Sacred Heart. It's all here tonight on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information and how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Welcoming you back here to the Bitker Inc. pregame show. Bitker Inc. for tires of all sorts. Let's talk to Bitker Inc. today. Bitker Inc. pregame show here today as we bring you the action from Bitker Inc.'s pregame show. 218-456-7467. Bitker Inc. in our pregame today. Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart bringing you the action on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. I'm Kevin Kochman here today with the broadcast, the action with R&J Sports. Georgetown Farmers Elevator bringing you the pregame show coaches' comments. Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Agronomy. They're working with you, the area farmer. 218-236-6661. The Georgetown Farmers Elevator, georgetownfarmers.com. And our pregame coaches' comments here tonight. Ada-Borup-West's head coach is Jim Lee joining us here tonight in the pregame show. Jim, tonight for the girls, first day of school match. I know you're in the school building as teacher and see the kids throughout the day. All the excitement of first day of school and all that jazz. But now it's time to settle in and play some volleyball.
Yeah, and I think they're ready too. Like I said, we've been getting up early all last week, so it wasn't like something new today. It's like, oh, geez, I'm so tired or anything right now. I think they're used to it right now, which is pretty essential. I mean, this early in the season. I know
we had talked extensively last week at trying to preserve some early potential injuries and hope that it pays off and not to aggravate them too early in the season. Looks like maybe that's going to pay off. Again, we'll see in warm-ups, but the hope is that maybe we can get Sip in rotation tonight.
Yeah, we're hoping so. I mean, and we knew that coming into the season. I mean, our health was really important, whether it's with the virus or shoulder, knee, or concussion or anything. And it's essential on other teams, but I think it's even more essential with this team because it's the most injured team I've ever had, whether it last year or this year. So we've got to try and preserve their health to actually maintain the level that we want all season.
Well, in years past, when Sacred Heart and the Cougars get together, it's Usually exciting, usually a pretty good volleyball match. What do you know about the Eagles coming into tonight?
Yeah, they return really good outside there on Horkin and also Vonich in the middle, who's been in varsity there for 3 years. I mean, they're two big hitters. And they have a good first server there too, number 13. So we'll see if we can go ahead and serve receive on that first rotation there pretty well, because I think that'll be pretty essential. If we can get on that first ball in the first rotation, I think that'll help out a lot.
Early key, set the tone a little bit.
Yeah, I think serve receive is definitely going to be the key, number one. And then number two, I think we've got to settle in and go ahead and just play our game. Because I think if we're going to go ahead and just kind of flub around a little bit here and there and give them points, I think it could be a long night.
I know the girls are excited about it. This is another home match, and then also you're not only one of the week gearing up for this weekend, so you want to see the kids give their best effort tonight.
Yeah, we haven't even talked about the tournament this weekend. We're looking at this match here. We know that Sacred Heart brings a great battle, just like last year when they beat us on 4 at their place. So we want to go ahead and return the favor here tonight.
Jim, thank you for the time. Good luck to you and the girls. We'll catch up afterwards.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
That is the head coach of Ada-Borup-West Volleyball, Jim Lee, joining us in the pregame show from Bitker Inc. and our pregame coach's comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator. We're broadcasting from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial broadcast booth. If you're saving for college for your family, visit with Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent Financial representative today. Remember, to build a nest egg, reach your long-term goals with the help of Laura Tweeten and Thrivent. You could call and visit their offices in Hewlin and in Ada. There's more on the Bitker Inc. pregame show. We'll be visiting with the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles, that being Emily Vanasek. She's going to be joining us coming up in just a few moments. This is the coverage today of Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitker Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitker Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitker Inc. 456-7467.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With yourliveevent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with your live event.
Back on the Bitker Inc. pregame show, tires, tire repair, and of course, service for your vehicles and farm implements too. Trust Bitker Inc. 456-7467. It's Bitker Inc. with our pregame show here tonight. Pregame coaches' comments as we gear up for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles in high school volleyball here tonight on KRJB and on yourliveevent.com. More of our Georgetown Farmers Elevator pregame coaches' comments. We hear from Emily Vanasek. She is the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles volleyball team. Well, Emily, here tonight should be a fun volleyball match. We've got the Cougars and the Eagles. In years past, it's provided a pretty entertaining match, and I know you're bringing back some pretty good players from a year ago on the Eagle roster. So it should be fun tonight. How are the kids playing thus far this season?
I think we've been a little up and down. We haven't had our full team roster until tonight. So looking forward to seeing kind of what that looks like and just getting back to having everybody playing and I think it should be a good match.
I know we're seeing it in other sports too, and every team, you're going to face adversity sometime. It's just a matter of when. So right out of the gates, when you have to throw in some different setters and different things, well, your girls are getting tested right out of the gates.
Yeah, and I think our girls have done an excellent job adjusting. They do great kind of on the fly with things, but we'd love to have, just consistency and feeling confident in our rotations and all of that. So I think that's coming. Just looking forward to how we look tonight, I guess.
I know as we talked off the air, you're as coach off last year, back this year. How much fun is it to get back in the gym and work with the kids?
It's great. I missed it tremendously. I think a really good way to gauge how much you are contributing to something or want to continue with something is kind of maybe stepping away, even though it was not under my control. And I think it really kind of opens your eyes and reveals how much it means to you and how important this job is, and maybe how much you're impacting the lives of some of our young people.
Which is super exciting to get back in and now bring the team together. So as far as your team's success, what are some of those keys that you'd like to see from them here tonight?
I think defense is going to be a big key. I think, if you don't pass well, if you don't play defense well, you can't create offense for your team. I think serve receive is going to be a key for us. We need to make sure we're consistent there, moving our feet to the ball, talking. All of those things are going to come into play, but essentially it kind of boils down to passing. If you can't pass, you can't hit. So that's always our ultimate goal.
Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck to you and the girls tonight.
Thank you.
That is Emily Vanasek. She is the head coach of the Sacred Heart Eagles volleyball program. They come in with a record of 1-1. The Cougars also checking in from Ada-Borup-West at 1-1, the record here tonight. Two teams have some history. We'll talk about the matchup and a favorite up here in our pregame conversations. Pregame from Bitker Inc. as we continue with more here tonight from Ada-Borup-West High School. The Cougars and the Eagles of Sacred Heart on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3us.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Franson's online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo. Or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
Back on yourliveevent.com and KRJB Radio 106.5 FM for more of our pregame show from Bitker Inc. 456-7467. Visit with Bitker Inc. for tires, tire repair, and, of course, service work done for your vehicle. Trust Bitker Inc. We're getting closer to our first serve and our starting lineups here tonight. Let's talk a little bit about these two squads. Sacred Heart, Ada-Borup-West, they've had past history of playing in Section 8A championship volleyball matchups. They've had some years of being powerhouses between the two programs, and looking forward to this matchup between the two squads. Both are trying to find their way early on. 1-1 start. Sacred Heart was missing their setter for a first couple of games because of health-related issues. as the Cougars have had their own health issues with some injuries that have held out some of their players. Cougars coming fresh off a victory over the Crookston Pirates. Sacred Heart 1-1 on the season, much like Ada-Borup-West. Sacred Heart lone victory came against Mahnomen-Waban and fell to Kitson County Centralist the other night. Cougars a loss to Barnesville and a victory over Crookston in their 2 sets matchups thus far this season. Tonight they'll battle off, and it'll be very interesting. You look at some of the players that are returning for Sacred Heart as getting an opportunity to go through some of the roster and some of the starters. You look at Avery Horkin and an outside, a junior, some solid play there. Grace Vanish back again, middle hit. You also have Sophie Evavold out there as a middle. You've got Ava Knutson passing the volleyball here tonight, and Haley Vanasek playing in a back row as well. Some returning players to the Cougars with 4, of course, seniors on roster, and tonight they'll be about their normal expected rotation from what we've seen thus far out of the Cougars. Both the Cougars and the Eagles coming in 1-1 on the season. Want to check out our broadcast schedule, check out other matches going on in the area. We've got high school volleyball, we've got high school soccer on with yourliveevent.com and with R&J Sports tonight. Want to check out the broadcast plans at rjbroadcasting.com. Click on the sports or visit yourliveevent.com for broadcast schedules as well. Looking forward to Friday night. We've got something like 10 broadcasts on Friday night with R&J Sports. It's a busy stretch. We're excited to have school back in session and excited to have you join us here tonight. When we come back, we'll have our keys to the game. I should say when we come back, we will have our starting lineup and get you set for the matchup between Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. It's on the way on yourliveevent.com.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
The Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles. It's high school volleyball. It's a Section 8A matchup tonight. Both teams coming in with 1-1 records. We're getting ready to get you the starting lineups and first serve. The Cougars and the Eagles. It's live on KRJB and yourliveevent.com as we bring it to you from the Laura Tweeten Thrivent Financial Radio booth and broadcast table. The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues. National anthem time at the site. We'll come back. Starting lineups for the Cougars and the Eagles next.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halsted. 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
We hit the refresh button at Ada Subway. Stop in and enjoy all the new tastes. New fresh bread baked daily. All new sandwiches and some improvements on some of your old favorites. Try the new smashed avocado and sea salt, new hickory smoked bacon and fresh mozzarella, and much more. New tastes and new subs to enjoy. Stop in and eat fresh with the new refresh lineup at Ada Subway. 784-SUBS.
Valley Vision Clinic Ada says, hello summer. Schedule an appointment today at Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in. Now through September 30th, Valley Vision Clinic Ada is running a buy one pair of complete glasses, get 50% off the next pair. Say hello to summer with a new pair of glasses and schedule your appointment with Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in today. West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
Welcome back on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com for our coverage of high school volleyball. As it is, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles doing battle tonight. The Bitker Inc. pregame show continues. It's time now for the starting lineups. Our starting lineups here on the presentation presented to you by Norman County Implement. Norman County Implement, Highway 9 North in Ada. Harvest season specials. They include a fresh trade. 2013 Amity 12-row 22-inch bead harvester with active depth and local trade, good condition. Call for pricing. You can call at 218-784-2961. Talk to Chuck or Neil for sales. Key for the parts counter. Norman County Implement thanking you for your business. Starting lineups, rotation for the Sacred Heart Eagles. The Eagles at an outside hitter, a junior, number 2, Avery Horkin. They'll start at an outside hitter, a sophomore, number 4, Riley Fiakowski. An outside hitter, a sophomore, number 6, Emma Anvinson. Middle hitter, a senior, number 7, Sophie Evavold. Setter is a senior, number 8, Grace Miller. Libero will be a senior, number 10, Grace Leslie. And it'll be a middle hitter, number 12, a senior, Grace Vanish. The Sacred Heart Eagles head coach is Emily Vanasek, assisted by Ellen Hemsing and Abby Smith. They're in the white uniforms with purple numerals and letters, gold trim here tonight. Long sleeves on the Sacred Heart Eagles. Norman County Implement starting lineups for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. They'll start a senior number 1, Kayliana Dahl. A senior number 2, Kaysa Jones. A sophomore number 3, Sarah Prodzinski. A junior number 6, Lauren Thompson. A junior number 9, Maddie Steen. And a junior number 13, Dylan Miller. Cougars rotation. Cougars head coach is Jim Lee, assisted by Jana Engel and Amy Johnson. Black uniforms, white numerals and letters, red trim, black uniforms. Starting lineups here tonight for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles. Cougars and Eagles here on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB Radio. The starting lineups from Norman County Implement. 2014 Challenger MT 645D tractor with 3,256 hours, 240 horsepower, 380 rear and front duals. Good condition, local trade, priced at $110,000. Parts and service for all equipment during harvest. You trust Norman County Implement. 784-2961. Parts, service, sales, Norman County Implement, thanking you for your business. I want to thank Bitker Inc. for the pregame show. Bitker Inc. 456-7467. Get your tires at Bitker Inc. Gearing up for the first serve here today. As our first serve is going to be brought to you by Doug Markison, Markison Accounting Service. 784-6002. Call Doug and put Doug Markison, Markison Accounting Service in Ada to work for you. As they are located inside the Arvik building in Ada, find Doug for great questions and answers from tax prep to accounting, payroll, planning for retirement, other tax and accounting questions too. 784-6002, Markison Accounting Service. Alex Rush, thumbs up, he's ready, he's doing updates. Got Brandon Loosbrock running camera and producing from YourLiveEvent.com. Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB, the engineer for tonight's broadcast. Thanks to our sponsors. They make the broadcast possible. Whenever possible, please patronize the advertisers. At the very least, tell them thank you. Sacred Heart will serve left to right. Cougars will be receiving to open the match as Riley Fiakowski will serve it away for Sacred Heart. Left to right. Serves coming across. Back row dug out by Dahl. Now Jones sets it high for the Cougars. Left side, an attack from Thompson off a touch. Fiakowski digs. We're going to get a net violation on the Cougars. And point out of the gates for the Sacred Heart Eagles. They lead early. Sophomore Fiakowski will go back to serve it once more. Right-handed serve. Deep. Dahl receives it. Thompson plays it to the middle, and Steen will free ball it over. Dug up Fiakowski. Setting now is Miller. Left side, an attack by Evavold, and the Cougars will send it across. Prodzinski over. Left side, now an attack from Horkin. Cougars can't play it off of a touch. Avery Horkin gets the kill to start things off. Sacred Heart leading 2-0 to start here this evening. Fiakowski will serve it. Set number 1. Sacred Heart took the JV match 2-0 tonight. Steen will return it. Played off the net. Dahl, and over by Thompson in 3. Dug up back row by Sacred Heart's Leslie, and Thompson, Jones, left side, Thompson, big smash. Kesa Jones with the assist and a kill. For Lauren Thompson, Sacred Heart turn this one back to the Cougars on a side out. Lauren Thompson will go to serve. Thompson will serve for the Cougars, going right to left. Right-handed serve, dug up by Fiakowski, played left side to Horkin. She'll short this one across. Now at the net, Horkin gets up and swings it. She goes over the top of the net. The air gives the point to the Cougars, and Thompson will serve. It's a good pass by Sophie Evavold that time as well. Thompson will serve it right to left. Lauren Thompson for the Cougars sends it across. Dug up by Fiakowski. Played left side. Horkin will wind up and blocked by the Cougars. Dylan Miller. Killed, I should say block kill that time. Makes it 3-2 Cougars. Taking the lead here in set 1. Student section in full force tonight for the Cougars, as Thursday night's game featured a football game in the same night, so we had a limited student section for either. Steen receives it, setting his sip, and now over by Prodzinski. Fiakowski, left side, Horkin, block, kill yet again. Dylan Miller put up the hands and sent it back. 4-2 Cougars. Early on, set number 1 tonight, Cougars and Eagles volleyball. Thompson, Lauren Thompson will send it over. Good serve. Fiakowski digs this one, set high in the middle. Off a touch, Sophie Evavold from Grace Miller. That one falls on the side of the Cougars. Point to Sacred Heart. They'll side out. It's now 4-3. And the Sacred Heart will send Grace Leslie, a senior libero, back to serve. Leslie will send it from left to right. Leslie, right-handed swing. Dug up back row by Prodzinski. Played high. Now left side with a smash. That was Sip. Sacred Heart couldn't play it. Kaylee Sip with a kill. Jones the assist. Side out Cougars 5-3. Ada-Borup-West. Sacred Heart played in a match that went 4 sets last year in East Grand Forks at Sacred Heart High School. That was first game in the pandemic. Serving Izzy Markison. Served across. Played. Setting high in the middle. An attack that time by Vanasek. Now a big swing by Kaylee Sip, who sat out the match on Thursday against Crookston. She looks healthy with a shoulder. 6-3. Cougars advantage set 1. Here's Markison swinging it. Back row dug up by Fiakowski. Played up front by Miller. Left side, Horkin will tip it across. We're going to get a net violation on the Cougars, as going underneath the net that time was Prodzinski. 6-4 on the air, a side out, Eagles. And it'll be Avery Horkin, the junior, going back to serve. She's a mean outside swinger, and now she'll step back into the serve line. Right-handed swing, picked up by Sip. Jones back to Sip, big swing off of back row Horkin. Played Leslie, and we've got people hitting the deck. We've got Jones left side to Sip. Sip came over the top of it into the net. Looked like one of our back judges got a little bit in the action there. Everybody seems to be okay. Horkin will serve it once more. Horkin serves left to right. Dug up by Steen in the back row. Prodzinski plays it forward. Here's a swing by Sip. Dug up back row by Leslie. Now played in the middle. Sent over by Vanasek. Kept alive by the Cougars. At the net. Swing by Emma Anvinson. She'll get the kill at the net. We're tied at 6 here in set number 1. Serving. Horkin. Horkin serve coming across, and a serve. A Mustang Seed, a serve. Mustang Seed planting your future. Visit corn and soybean seeds. Contact Jay Merkins at 218-415-0987. The Sacred Heart takes the lead after the Avery Horkin ace serve. Now Sip receives. Prodzinski back to Sip in the middle. She'll swing with the right arm. It's across and dug up by Fiakowski. Left side, this will be Anvinson and over. Sip, Jones, back set Prodzinski coming over with a tip. Sarah Prodzinski from Jones. And it's a tie, 7-all. We see the double switch. Front row. It'll be Egan entering. Prodzinski exits and serving Brooke Scherfenberg. So Adrina Egan, front row play. Scherfenberg serves. It'll be an ace serve. Another Mustang Seed ace serve. Contact Scott Erickson for corn and soybean seed at 218-368-5314. Planting your future, it's Mustang Seeds. Ace serve for Scherfenberg. Send it over again. Dug up by Horkin. Miller, left side, and a swing by Ebevold. Kept alive. Cougars can't get it over in 3. Check that. Anvinson with the swing that time. Side out 8-all. Cougars and Eagles. We'll see back in Maddie Steen. Scherfenberg and Prodzinski exiting. Also in that rotational front movement there, Egan and then Marcus. Marcuson's back in now. Marcuson sneaks over. We'll see Sip check out. Dahl will enter on a substitution. 9-8 Cougars as the serve was Miller there. Service error. Now Dahl sends it over for the Cougars. Received. Fiakowski left side. Here's an attack by Anvinson. Too strong. Cougars point. They lead at 10-8. Dahl will serve. Miller passed that one cross court to Anvinson, who sent it long. Right hand serve from Dahl across. It's picked up by Horkin. Now Miller, Anvinson keeps it in. It won't cross. Not able to get it over in 3. Point Cougars. Kaylee Dahl will serve it again. She'll serve it right to left for Ada-Borup-West. Sending it across Dahl. It's dug up by the Eagles' Leslie, and she'll put it over in 3. Jones, Egan, Adrina Egan went back corner. It's too strong. 11-9. Eagles will get it back on the side out. And it'll be Haley Vanasek serving, the junior. Daughter of Emily. Haley is set to send it from left to right. Vanasek's right-handed serve is back row, dug up by Steen, played by Jones. She sets it left side to Thompson. Swings back row, picked up by Horkin. Playing in front, Miller. Now over for Ebevold, dug up by the Cougars and played. Anvinson at the net. Thompson pops it over, but I think Thompson went over the net. Pretty sure we're going to get that net violation on Thompson, and we do. It's 11-10 Cougars. Vanasek will go back to serve it again. Eagles serving. Serve is across, dug up by Dahl. Jones, left side, Thompson will swing it. It's going to the back corner. She's got it. Thompson with the kill, Jones the assist. And it'll be a side out, 12-10 in favor of the Cougars. Vanasek exits for Sacred Heart. Back row is Leslie re-entering. Jones will serve for the Cougars, right to left. Picked up back row by Horkin. Now Miller sets. Fiakowski blocked by Thompson. Warren Thompson puts up the block. 13-10 Cougars. Jones will serve it again. Kesa with a right-handed swing. It's across. Played back row. Now off of the net. That's Grace Miller. It falls on the side of the Sacred Heart Eagles, and it's 14-10 now. Cougars lead. Sent across, dug up by Leslie, kept alive, and Miller to Fiakowski, and a miss hit is out. Timeout, Sacred Heart. Asa Jones will serve when we come back. Timeouts are brought to you by Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. Community Co-op Energy Solutions, scoreboard set 1. Cougars leading the Eagles 15-10 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
$15-10 out of the timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. It's Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart in volleyball action in the first set. Sacred Heart took the junior varsity matchup 2-0. And here, varsity-wise, we're early on. Cougars trying to put some separation between the Eagles. Asa Jones returns to the serve line and will serve it right to left. Jones, right-handed serve coming up. Cougars leading 15-10. Serve received by Leslie of the Eagles. Miller sets left side and across by across by Anvinson. Now an attack by Thompson. She got it down. Mid-range kill attempt. Jones with the assist, serve point there, and Lauren Thompson 3 kills in the first set, 16-10. Jones to serve it again for the Cougars, right to left. 5 streak for Jones, sending it across. Leslie in the middle. This is Evavold off a pass from Miller. Jones, Thompson, back row. Horkin digs it. Miller setting. And then it's going to be Evavold across. Dylan Miller, Asa Jones, left side to Lauren Thompson. Over and good. A little bit of arc on that one by Lauren Thompson. Sending it over the Eagles' defense. And it's 17-10. Cougars leading set number 1. Across, dug up, Horkin. Off of the net, over and 3 by Fiakowski. Jones from Steen, then a swing. Dylan Miller, back corner, yes. Maddie Steen the assist, Dylan Miller the kill. 18-10 Cougars. And Jones will serve it again. Jones serves across. Leslie receives. Miller setting in the middle. It's Evavold. Blocked by the Cougars. Thompson kept alive by Miller. Now it's going to be into the net by Anvinson. So the Cougars will take the point, 19-10. Jones with 8 in a row serving. Now a rotation substitution here as we're going to see Anvinson check out and Audrey Zavarol in for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Jones to serve. Good one. Back row. It'll be Horkin, Miller, and we're going to get the Sacred Heart Eagles with a double hit. It is 20-10 Cougars. Asa Jones' serve streak is now at 9. Jones will serve it. It's across, it's picked up. Setting left side and into the net. Goes Fiakowski on a pass from Miller. 21-10. Timeout taken by Sacred Heart. Cougars fired up. They lead Sacred Heart here in set 1, 21-10 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Back on the Community Co-op scoreboard and, of course, coverage here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. Out of our timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer Seed. 21-10. That's our score. Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart volleyball action. First set here on KRJB and yourliveevent.com. And Asa Jones continues at the serve line. 10 streak right now. A 10 streak for Jones. The right-handed serve. It's a cross. Picked up back row by Leslie of Sacred Heart. Miller sets in the middle and a swing by Evivold. It's dug up and kept alive. Zavarol into the net. 22-10 Cougars. Sacred Heart trying to extend the first set. Cougars trying to wrap things up. Again, student sections in effect here tonight for both sides. And, of course, a nice night. Fan support for both teams as well here at the Ada-Borup-West High School. Miller sets back to Leslie. Mid-range kill attempt, back row. And that is, see, just out. Just out. Point Cougars on the air. Very close. 23-10. And it'll be a serve once more for Jones. Casey Jones serves up. Dug up, back row. Miller setting. It's going to be off of a Cougar. Off of a Jones that time, and Sophie Evivold gets the kill. Miller the assist. Side out 23-11. Cougars in control. Sacred Heart going to try to mount somewhat of a comeback here and try to extend things. Haley Vanasek will serve left to right. Serve is up. Dug up back row. Steen. Then it's going to be Adrina Egan. They're going to call a double hit. 23-12. Haley Vanasek checking in. I mistakenly called Grace Vanish Haley Vanasek earlier today. My apologies. Lauren Thompson receives. Dahl sets. And over is Thompson in 3. Leslie Miller setting and now an attack. Blocked by the Cougars. Adrina Egan puts up the block and gets the block kill. 24-12. Cougars can try to put it away as Egan checks out on that front row rotation. Lauren Thompson is exiting. We'll see Alex Tingham check in. On rotation, it's going to be Maddie Steen serving. Kept alive, but can't be played off the back wall. 25-11. Cougars take the first set. 25-12, excuse me. 25-12. Cougars over the Eagles. Set number 1. On KRJB 106.5 FM and yourliveevent.com. Let's get to our in-between set update. That is brought to you by the Linfors Agency. Downtown Mahnomen. They're also in Ada. They're in Foston, Bagley, and Clearbrook. Linfors, your insurance source. First set, Cougars Big 10 streak, make it 12 streak by Casey Jones. That's the storyline. Cougars got hot. They got on a roll. Sacred Heart couldn't stop it. 12 in a row really stretched things. It was 12-10. All of a sudden, it was 23-10. Before Sacred Heart would get it back, Cougars finish out the points and win. Serve receive was big, and it was a key for both teams, and the Cougars were able to do so in a little better fashion in set number 1. They take it 25-12 over the Sacred Heart Eagles. That's our in-between set update, brought to you by our friends at the Linfors Agency. Linfors, your insurance source. We'll come back. Set number 2 between the Cougars and the Sacred Heart Eagles next with the Cougars leading 1-0 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page. If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground application, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax by calling 218-790-6375 or their main office at 891-2211.
Gearing up for the second set of high school volleyball, Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. Ada-Borup-West took the first set by a score of 1-0. Sacred Heart looking to try to even things up with our second set. They are underway. Mahnomen, Waban, and Black Duck tonight from Mahnomen. That's also on yourliveevent.com. That's also on Gold 101.5 KRJM as well. Thunderbirds lead that one 11-2 in the first set. Cougars took the Eagles in set 1, 25-12. I'm Kevin Kochman with the broadcast tonight. Kaylin back in the studios, KRJB and Ada. Brandon Loosbrock is our guy running the controls and camera on yourliveevent.com. And Alex Rush with updates. Alex has done that. How are the malts tonight, Alex? Thumbs up? Malts, plural. It's a good night. The popcorn's like an 8 here tonight. I was really impressed with the popcorn early on tonight. Hard to beat that. The Ada-Borup-West High School concessions this evening. Cougars will serve second set as our first serve is from Marcusson Accounting Service in the second set of volleyball. Serve is across. It's picked up by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Leslie now over by Horkin. Played here, and now swinging across is Miller from Jones. And now crossed by Horkin off of Miller. Avery Horkin off the touch gets the kill. And Sacred Heart will get the point as Lauren Thompson started serving for the Cougars there in this to begin the second set. Now serving will be Fiakowski serving left to right for the Eagles. Strong serve, it's too strong and out. Match is tied, set is tied at 1 apiece. Izzy Marcusson will enter. Dylan Miller will exit on the rotation. As Marcusson will come in to serve, the serve specialist will go right to left with it. Right-handed serve is coming across. Received by Fiakowski. Now Miller sets. Evevold sends it too strong and out. 2-1 Cougars. Marcusson will serve it once more. Izzy going right to left with it. And Izzy had to go chase down this volleyball. This one went underneath the bleachers. She's got it, and she'll be ready to serve it up. Right-hand serve, dug up by Sacred Heart. Free ball across by Miller with a quick at the net. Jones, Sip, bang! Case of Jones and Kaylee Sip with a connection there. 3-1 Sacred Heart. Marcusson wouldn't mind a long stint here serving. She'll send it across, 3-1. Received in the back row by Vanasek, and a big hammer by Horkin. It finds the spot in the defense. Avery Horkin. Grace Miller the assist, 3-2. Cougars leading Sacred Heart. And back serving will be Grace Leslie. Leslie, the senior libero, sends it across, too strong. The error will side out. It's now 4-2 Cougars. Adrina Egan in front row. Maddie Steen exits, and now Brodzinski out for Brooke Scherfenberg to serve. Scherfenberg will go right to left. Wide left on the serve. A bit of a sidewinder that time, and we'll see the substitution rotation again. Brodzinski, and then through that window for Maddie Steen to come in. 4-3, Cougars leading Sacred Heart. We'll also see Vanasek check out. In is Emma Envinson. Serving is Avery Horkin. Dug up by Steen in the back row. Set by Jones, and a swing by Sip. Off a touch that goes out off the Cougars. So a block it is for Grace Vanish. Tied up at 4, Cougars and Eagles. Horkin will serve it a gear. Horkin will serve it, sending it across. Dug up off of Steen, then Jones, then over to Thompson and across in 3. Miller, left side, nope, in the middle. Vanish off the net. Jones, then Adrina Egan tried to play it. It goes off of the Cougars, and it's 5-4, Sacred Heart taking the lead. Horkin. Serve it left to right for the Sacred Heart Eagles. Serve goes into the net. The error sides out Cougars, and we're tied at 5. Kayliana Dahl enters, and exiting is Kaylee Sipp. Dahl will go to serve. Serving from right to left for Ada-Borup-West in set 2. Cougars lead the match 1-0, 25-12 in that first set. Here's Dahl's serve. It's dug up in the middle, back row by Leslie. Now an attack on the left side by Anvinson. Finds his spot in the defense. Anvinson from Miller. 6-5 Sacred Heart, they'll serve. Doing the serving will be Grace Miller. See Zavarol enter the volleyball match for Fiakowski for Sacred Heart. Front row substitution. Miller dug up by Steen. Now Jones, quick across, off a touch, good. Case of Jones with a quick one there. We're tied at 6, Cougars and Eagles. Markuson exits for Dylan Miller. Now we'll see Case of Jones go back to serve. Jones will serve right to left here. Right-hander Jones across. Back row, played by Leslie, now Miller, and then it'll be free balled over by Vanish. Nice job by Jones to Steen, then to Lauren Thompson. Was too strong on the attack and out. Side out is 7-6 Sacred Heart. Back serving. That'll be Vanish, Grace Vanish. Serve received by Steen, then Miller will send it over in 3. It's going to be played by Horkin, then at the net. Net violation on Sacred Heart. Point to the Cougars, as it was Zavarol coming at the net too strong and went under the net. We get a little error there, side out. So 7-7 Cougars and Eagles. And serving, Maddie Steen. Steen will serve it right to left. Serves up. Dug up in the back row by Leslie, then played over and out by Sacred Heart. Point, Ada-Borup-West, they lead at 8-7, and Maddie Steen will serve it again. Steen will go right to left with it. Serve is across, it's dug up Leslie, then played by the Eagles and over in 3. Brodzinski from Jones, they're going to get a net violation. Point Cougars. Net violation on Sacred Heart, 9-7. So Cougars sending Maddie Steen back to serve again. Serve is coming up. It's across. Horkin receives it. Played Miller, then Leslie too strong. 10-7 on the return. Cougars with the lead. We're going to get a timeout. Timeout taken by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Timeouts brought to you by Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars lead the Eagles 10-7 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Buying, building, or remodeling a home is a big financial commitment and can be stressful. Hi, this is Kim Peters, personal banker at American Federal Bank in Ada. I'll keep it simple when it comes to purchasing or remodeling your home. I'll be your local American Federal banker, providing local servicing and support with online and mobile application options. For your next mortgage, visit with me at American Federal Bank, Highway 9 South Ada, or apply at AmericanFederalBank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back here on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. Coverage of Sacred Heart and Ada-Borup-West in volleyball action. Cougars and the Eagles. Cougars took the first set 25-12. Second set has the Cougars in the lead now 10-7 over Sacred Heart. Out of the Sacred Heart timeout, Maddie Steen tries to continue the streak, serving. Serve received by Horkin. Miller sets. It's Evavold over. Miller digs it up at the net. Now setting Brodzinski. Thompson over with a swing. Miller sends it deep, played by Jones. Now Brodzinski back setting and a swing by Lauren Thompson. Brodzinski with the assist. Lauren Thompson with a big hammer. That's her 5th kill of the evening. 11-7 Cougars. Maddie Steen to serve. Steen will go right to left. Serve is dug up by Horkin. Setting high is Zavarol, left side. A swing by Anvinson with a kill. And Audrey Zavarol setting that one up. 11-8 Cougars, but the Eagles will side out. Edmondson out, and in will be Haley Vanasek. Vanasek will serve it left to right. Haley coming with a right-hand serve. It's dug up by Steen, then Jones. Thompson off a touch, gets the kill. Jones, Lauren Thompson. 12-8 Cougars. Thompson will go back to serve. Sip is in front row, and Kaylee Dahl checks out. Quick substitution there. Serve by Thompson is an ace serve. Lauren Thompson with an ace serve, and there it is, Mustang Seeds. Soybean and corn seed. Contact Jay Merkins or Scott Erickson. Plant your future with Mustang Seed. Thompson's serve coming. It is received. Played by Zavarol and over by Horkin. Thompson, Jones, Prodzinski. Now played Miller, and Horkin will free ball it across. Sip high in the air to Jones, back setting. Dylan Miller winds up with a left hand. It's a great dig and a dive by Leslie that time to keep the volley alive, and we get a Cougar with three hits there in the rotation. So it'll be a side out on the air, 12-9 in favor of Ada-Borup-West, leading Sacred Heart. Serving will be Fiakowski. Serve is across, it's dug up. Played, now Sip will swing it across. Left side now in the middle, Evavold over. Sip, Miller keeps it alive. Cougars need a big one from Thompson, she'll send it across. Played, left side and now an attack, tipping across, diving off the net. And we're gonna get three hits on the side of the Cougars. Yeah, actually before that double hit in front of the net by the Cougars. Point Sacred Heart. It's now 13-10. Ada-Borup-West leading, second set. Fiakowski serving, dug up by Steen. Now Jones setting backwards. The lefty Miller punches it across. Dylan Miller with her fourth kill tonight. Jones, 10 assists. 14-10 Cougars, and Izzy Markison will serve. Right-hand serve for Izzy is across. Played. Miller's setting. Now an attack by Evavold, and underneath the net go the Eagles. 15-10 Cougars. Cougars had a 15-10 lead in set number one as well, en route to their victory, 25-12. Markison serve, too strong. 15-11. Sacred Heart will get it back. Sacred Heart Eagles will be Grace Leslie serving left to right. Leslie, the libero, will send it across. Thompson, Markison plays it to the middle and over by Sip. High in the air, the Eagles now setting in the middle and over by Vanish, and it goes. Grace Vanish, second kill, assist to Grace Miller. 15-12. Leslie serving. Sacred Heart trailing. Second set. Received Steen, now played ahead by the Cougars, and Sip lines and a big hammer from Casey Jones. Kaylee Sip whizzed that one by. 16-12 Cougars. Brooke Scherfenberg will go to serve. Scherfenberg right to left. Serving for the Cougars. Prodzinski out on that rotation. Now played Leslie, and Miller will free ball it in three. Scherfenberg, Jones setting. Big swing by Egan. Blocked by Vanish. And returned. Now a big swing by Sip. My goodness. Kaylee Sip is fired up. Brooke Scherfenberg gets the serve point. 17-12 Cougars. Scherfenberg, a serve. 18-12. Brooke Scherfenberg. She'll do it again. A little bit of cruise control right now, and the Cougars have taken over the old momentum. Turnover there. Side out. Sacred Heart on the service air. 18-13. And it'll be Avery Horkin serving left to right for Sacred Heart. Again in the white uniforms tonight, sleeves. The long sleeve uniforms. She'll wind and swing. Markison, Jones, left side to Sip. This one off the net. 18-14, Cougars leading the Eagles of Sacred Heart. Horkin will serve it again. Right-handed serve across, picked up back row, setting. Here's an attack, over by Adrina Egan. It goes. Jones to Egan. 19-14 Cougars. We'll see Sip check out. In is Kaylee Dahl. Dahl will serve it right to left. Kaylee Dahl's right-handed serve coming up. This one over. Picked up back row. Played. Now across, a little strong off of the arm of Vanish. 20-14 Cougars. Kaylee Dahl starting senior year today with the first day of school. Go to serve. Righty swings it over. Horkin, Miller, kept here by Markison. Now Jones, left side on a big swing by Thompson. Kaysa Jones has been setting the ball very nicely here tonight. Timeout Eagles, timeout Sacred Heart. Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard, 21-14, Ada-Borup-West leads Sacred Heart on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Welcome to a caring community of older adults living safely in company with others. Welcome to Benedictine Living Community Ada, with the commitment to senior living that you've come to expect from Benedictine. As a member of the Benedictine organization, Benedictine Living Community Ada can offer personalized care to your loved ones while relying on the support and expertise of a larger network of professionals. We are proud of our community and we are proud to serve you. We are Benedictine. Learn more at benedictineliving.org/together.
We're back out of the timeout from Nick Crothrow, Pioneer Seed. 21-14, Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart. This is set 2. Cougars took the first set 25-12. Sacred Heart, the Eagles trying to battle back. It was close, and there were a number of ties early in set 2. Cougars put a little separation between the two, and they've been able to maintain and lead it right now, 21-14. Kaylee Dahl will serve right to left for Ada-Borup-West. Righty serve is coming across. It's picked up back row by Leslie Libero, then Grace Miller left side, and Anvinson across. Dug up by Dahl, kept alive Markison. Over by Egan, but it's out. 21-15. Adrina trying to play that one over the shoulder and was able to swing it over, just out. So it'll be a side out, and the Eagles will serve. Grace Miller will send it left to right. Miller's right-handed serve, back row played by Steen, then Jones, back setting, Adrina Egan. And we're going to get a kill, but did we have a net violation? Yeah, a net violation actually on Sacred Heart. 22-15, and Jones will serve. Kaysa Jones, who's been solid tonight, passing and serving earlier as well. She'll serve it right now, 22-15. Jones' serve is picked up by Leslie. Anvinson setting it high, and Miller will get it across with some communication. Steen, Jones, back sets to the lefty. Miller off a touch kill, good. Dylan Miller, her 5th kill. Kaysa Jones, 15 serve points, 23-15, set 2. Trying to wrap it up. Serve coming. Dug up back row by Horkin. Setting high now in the middle and at the net. Blocked by, I believe, Egan got the tip on that one. Now it's going to be Thompson over. Going to get a violation. Double hit, rather, on the Cougars. 23-16. Cougars leading the Eagles. Eagles serving, and Grace Vanish. Three Graces on the roster for Sacred Heart. Thompson, Jones, setting, back sets to Adrina Egan. Down, good with a kill. Kind of a soft finder's kill there by Adrina Egan. It works, it's 24-16. Out on rotation, serving Maddie Steen. Set point for the Cougars, trying to go up 2-0 against Sacred Heart. Steen serve. Dug up back row by Horkin. Played Miller left side, and attack by Anvinson. Hammer kill, good for Anvinson that time. Grace Miller and Emma Anvinson. So it's a 24-17. Cougars leading the Eagles. Eagles, Haley Vanasek. Vanasek will serve it left to right. Vanasek serve. going to be picked up by the Cougars, and Thompson free balls it over. Miller setting in the middle. Here's Evavold off a touch kill. Good. Sophie Evavold gets the kill. Grace Miller the assist. 24-18. Cougars leading the Eagles, and serving Vanasek. She'll send it left to right again. Vanasek, right-hand serve. This one is a good one. Maddie Steen digs it up. Now setting the left side. Lauren Thompson kept alive and over in 3 by Sacred Heart. Good quick reactions there. Got to stay focused. Dylan Miller swings it over. Return off the antenna. Cougars take it. 25-18. I was talking about staying focused and staying in the moment there. The Eagles and the Cougars both with a very quick, fast-paced rally and staying focused. Just to talk to Dr. Dave Solsing, Valley Vision Clinic at Ada with your focus and vision in the game. 784-4091. Hey, in between set update from the Linfors Agency. Ada, Mahnomen, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook. Linfors, your insurance source. Set number 2 goes the way of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, 25-18. Much close back and forth. Tie at 4, tie at 5, 6, 7. That was the last tie. Sacred Heart would let the Cougars get pushed. Cougars got some real good serving again. They took advantage of opportunities. Passing so well. Winning the volleys. It's been an enjoyable volleyball match. But Kaysa Jones, 15 serve points, 15 assists thus far. 7 kills for Lauren Thompson, 5 for Kaylee Sipp, 5 for Dylan Miller in this first 2 sets. Sacred Heart's been led by Avery Horkin at the serve line. Also, Grace Miller's been passing. They just haven't been able to connect as well as they'd like to, and the serve receive was going to be a key for both teams. It still is a key for both teams. Cougars take the second set, 25-18. They lead the match 2-0 on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The third set from Ada-Borup-West High School coming up.
Summer savings on all tires at Bitger Inc. Driving to the lakes, driving on vacation, driving to and from work, doing field work, mowing lawn, towing the boat trailer and using the camper, driving the ATVs. You need any tire? You can depend on Bitger Inc. to have your tires. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467, 456-SHOP. Call Troy the Tire Guy. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Keep those tires rolling. Bitger Inc. 456-7467.
Schedules can be a slippery slope. With YourLiveEvent.com, that's just not the case. Find schedules for select Minnesota and North Dakota high school athletics at our website. That's www.yourliveevent.com. For schedule updates, follow our social media pages. Never miss again when it comes to scheduling with Your Live Event.
For the best selection in new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs, stop by Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile. With one of the biggest, best selections around and the most competitive prices, it's worth your time to stop and visit the guys and let them put you in a new vehicle. Check out the selection online at christianmotors.com or stop by the lot in Fertile. Proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer. It's Christian Motors in Fertile.
Nice production there, Brendan Loosbrock running the show for YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB. Kaylin back in the studios for radio coverage here today. The updates are coming from my guy Alex Rush here tonight. Sacred Heart, Ada-Borup-West doing battle in volleyball, and Ada-Borup-West trying to sweep the Sacred Heart Eagles here tonight as the Cougars will send it back. So we begin this third set. A volley to begin. It's Jones from Dahl and over by Prodzinski. Leslie. Miller sets for Sacred Heart and at the net. Can't get it over in 3. Point Cougars. Cougars will get a side out to start here in set number 3, and it'll be Lauren Thompson going to serve on rotation. Dahl checks out, gets a thumbs up from Coach Lee. Sip into the front row. Lauren Thompson, hard serve. Vanasek plays it ahead and over, out by Sacred Heart. It was close, but it's out. Back judge was on top of it. My angle as well. Thompson will serve it again. 2-0 Cougars. Cool air circulating here at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. A serve for Lauren Thompson. 3-0 Cougars. An ace serve from Mustang Seeds, Jay Merck and Scott Erickson, planting your future Mustang seed. 218-415-0987 and ask for Jay. Lauren Thompson serving for the Cougars. Left side attack, blocked by Miller. Lift is called on Sacred Heart after the Dylan Miller block. 4-0. Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart in the third set. Cougars lead the match 2-0. Setting, Evavold over. We're going to get a violation on the Cougars. Net violation on Ada-Borup-West, Kaylee Sipp. So 4-1, side out Sacred Heart on the violation and the net error. And going back to serve will be Grace Leslie, the libero. We got Grace Miller, number 8, Grace Leslie, number 10, Grace Vanish, number 12. 3 Graces on this Sacred Heart Eagle roster. Setting high, left side attack from Miller. It's dug up back row. Vanasek, now a swing, off a touch, kill, good. Emma Anvinson. She gets her 6th kill of the night. Miller with the assist. 4-2 Cougars, Sacred Heart. Leslie will serve it again, left to right. Good serve here. Back row picked up, played over. Setting, left side, here's an attack now. Passing, tipping over. Dug up, played by the Cougars and over Sipp. Vanasek sent over by Leslie. Now it's Thompson, it's Jones. It's a big swing by Prodzinski. Jones, Prodzinski, bing bang. It falls down, boom, 5-2. Cougars leading Sacred Heart. We see Miller exit. And we see in Izzy Markison for serving purposes. Markison's right-handed serve, a good one. Dug up back row by Vanasek. Now Miller, now Anvinson into the net. 6-2 Cougars. Ada-Borup-West seems to be a little more focused here tonight on the floor. They've been able to receive the ball better on serving, too. That's a huge. Both teams mentioned serve receive, and Cougars have really been setting themselves up nicely off the serve receive. Blocked by Sacred Heart, but the Cougars on the return. Get it over at 3, Sipp. It's going to be Vanasek, Leslie, Anvinson, 3. Sent over. Thompson, Jones, and Sipp. Wow! Bang with a hammer smash. Kaylee Sipp brought the power that time. 7-2 Cougars. Markison will serve it right to left. Izzy's serve is across. Played by Leslie, now setting over by Vanish of the Eagles. Left side, Sipp, off a touch. Kept alive, Anvinson sends it over. Steen, Jones, back setting. Prodzinski at the net. She and Anvinson got in a mix there. Volleyball off of a tip. Point Sacred Heart. So Anvinson's going to get credit at the net. 7-3 Cougars. Sacred Heart double sub here as we see Ella Adolfson checking in. And Riley Fiakowski. Yes, Fiakowski re-enters. She'll serve it. But do we have some errors here or what? I see a yellow card has been issued. We may have had an issue with substitution. Horkin is over having conversation with the chair judge. So the conversation going to happen here in just a moment. Well, now the student sections are having fun back and forth with each other. And now they're going back and forth having a good conversation, as good student sections do, which makes it fun. Serve by Fiakowski across. Now over. Back row out. Sipp's return was too strong. 7-4. Fiakowski will serve it left to right. Serve is coming. Back row played. Sipp sends it over from Prodzinski. Leslie, Fiakowski, over by Miller. Now it'll be a Jones, Sipp, smash out. That was wide left, 7-5 in favor of the Cougars, but Sacred Heart's Fiakowski finding the Cougars in a little bit of an uncompromised position right now. Serving, dug up by Sipp, then it's going to be Prodzinski, back to Sipp, through a touch. Sipp will get that one to go. Prodzinski, her second assist of the evening. 8-5 Cougars. See Prodzinski exit, and Scherfenberg will be in to serve. Brook will send it right to left. Right-handed serve. Fiakowski, played by Adolphson, and now into the net by Leslie. 9-5 Cougars. Set 3, Cougars lead the match 2-0. Scherfenberg serving. Cougars took the first set 25-12, and then the second 25-18. Adolphson, and over by Vanish. Markuson, Scherfenberg, Sip in 3, down. Goes for a kill. Right in the middle. Sip gets it. I believe Markuson was the one to pass. It is 10-5 in favor of the Cougars. Scherfenberg will serve it again. Serves up. Dug up Leslie, kept alive by Vanasek, and over in 3. Cougars, Jones setting. Sip with a swing. It's going to be picked up Leslie. Now Vanish over, off a touch, kill good. Grace Vanish, her third kill of the night. Grace Miller, 10 assists. 10-6 Cougars, and the Eagles will serve, and going back to serve is Adolphson. Ella Adolphson will serve it left to right. Serve coming. Picked up by Steen, now Jones. An attack by Sip goes into the net. 10-7 Cougars off of the air. And going back to serve will be Adolphson once more. Adolphson going to serve from left to right. Serves up, right-handed serve. A lot of topspin on it. It'll be an ace serve. Mustang Seed ace serve for Ella Adolphson and the Sacred Heart Eagles. Trying to extend the match tonight. Cougars lead at 10-8 here in set number 3. They lead the match 2-0. Cougars trying for a sweep. Adolphson serve. Markuson off the net. It's played by Jones, but it goes into the net. 10-9. Sacred Heart trying to tie it up. As we'll see Adolphson go back to serve. Right-handed serve. Low serve, dug up and across by Markuson, then played by the Cougars. They're going to need a timeout. They have not had a timeout tonight in the match, and they will here in set 3. Tied at 10, Sacred Heart and the Cougars on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Community Co-op provides energy solutions. Farm fuels, lubricants, propane, natural gas are all available to farms, homes, businesses from Community Co-op. They enjoy working with their customers to meet your fuel and energy solutions. Call 1-888-935-2281 for farm fuel pricing, contract programs, farm lubricants, propane pricing, and delivery for farm, home, business, and natural gas service. Community Co-op appreciates the business of all current and new customers.
Back out of the timeout from Nick Prothero Pioneer Seed, and we're tied at 10. 10-10, Cougars and Eagles all knotted up, high school volleyball. First set went the way of the Cougars, 25-12. Second set, 25-18. Cougars lead the match 2-0 in a matchup of 1-1 teams here tonight. Doing the serving for the Sacred Heart Eagles and continuing from the serve line is Ella Adolphson. She'll serve it from left to right. It's across. It's dug up by Maddie Steen. Now Kaysa Jones to Kaylee Sip, and a swing and a hammer, and it's too strong. And Sacred Heart has the lead. First time they've had the lead in the third set. As Adolphson will serve it again. And this is how the Cougars kind of got some separation in set number 1. Get a long serve streak. This serve by Adolphson is too strong, and that ends the serve streak. 11-11. And the Cougars will try to answer. Out is Sip. In is Kaylee Dahl, who's had a pretty nice night doing her back row and serving. Serve for Dahl is a let serve, dug up by Leslie, kept alive by Fiakowski, and then some miscommunication, but over in 3 by Zavarol. Now Jones back setting, Adrina Egan. Off a touch, kill good for Adrina Egan. It's her 4th of the night. Jones with the assist. Dahl serve point, yep, it is 12-11 Cougars returning and regaining the lead, I should say. Dahl will serve it. Good serve, strong, right at Zavarol. Played. Horkin, hammer, dug up by Steen. Now Jones and Thompson, big swing. And that is out. Now they're going to say a net violation on Sacred Heart. Point Cougars. So the error gives the Cougars extra life. net violations, and a lot of that happens early season. We're seeing that here tonight. Both teams have been guilty. Kaylee Dahl lost maybe the focus there. She was trying to wind up and swing. She sent that one into the net. 13-12, Cougars leading Sacred Heart. Sacred Heart serving. It'll be Grace Vanish. Vanish will serve it left to right here for Sacred Heart. Down 1 in set 3, down 0-2 the match. It'll be Steen, it'll be Jones, it'll be Thompson. Swing, hammer, kill, good, through a touch. Lauren Thompson with a hammer. Jones with the assist. 14-12 Cougars. Asa Jones serving. Jones, first time to the serve line in set number 3. Almost seems impossible. She sends it over. Horkin, and some miscommunication. It looked like Ella Adolfson slipped. 15-12. Someone had to go and get ready to pass, and we're going to check the floor here. It's another, no, it's no secret. When you're playing sporting events inside on the hardwood floor, you may have some perspiration, and sometimes perspiration becomes slippery on the floor because it's a liquid. So got to clean that up with a towel. Everybody seems to be in good shape. There, we got it. Serving by Jones, received Leslie of the Eagles. Now setting, Horkin sends it across. Steen, Miller, Thompson out. Ends up in Mick Thompson's hands in the front row. Dad catching daughter's swing. 15-13. Sacred Heart. Avery Horkin will serve it left to right. Horkin with a right-handed serve. Jump serve, dug up by Dahl. Diving is Jones. Steen to get it over in 3, can't do it. 15-14. Cougars leading the Eagles. Eagles serving, trying to extend the night. Meanwhile, the Cougars are trying for a sweep here this evening. Horkin, right-hand serve, too strong. 16-14 Cougars. And Egan checks out, and Prodzinski in front row. Maddie Steen will serve, 16-14. Serves up. Steen, a sidewinder. The equivalent to taking out the driver on hole 1, thinking, I got this, and then you send it a hook shot into the trees on the left. That happens sometimes, Alex. Sometimes you do that. That time for Steen, just kind of went off the thumb or something. Top spin there. Meanwhile, on the return serve by Vanasek, that goes out too strong, 17-15 Cougars. I try to sneak in a golf reference once a night. That's my goal, somehow, some way. Can it happen? There we had a good example. Now, serving is Lauren Thompson. I'm not sure what she's got in the bag here, but we'll see. This one goes in the net as well. A little top spin on it. She was going for the low drive, keep it out of the wind on a windy day. That's what it was, 17-16. Okay, enough golf references. We're indoors watching volleyball. Grace Leslie will serve it left to right, the libero for the Eagles. She sends it into the net. I think I always used to say, into the net. That's what I used to always say, Alex, if I remember right. That always got you to smile. Into the net. That's what happened right there. Now, Izzy Markison's going to try to break this streak of serves going into the net. She sends it over. It's played by Vanasek. And then into the net by Sacred Heart. Point Cougars, 19-16. Point Cougars. Izzy Markison will go serve it again. Right-handed serve by Markison. Picked up by Leslie at the net. Crossed over. Up top. Prodzinski sends it over with two hands. 20-16. That went over the net. That's another way you can do it. I don't know if I want to do that, though, Alex. I don't like that one. Into the net. You like that one. How about an ace serve by Izzy Markison? That one came kind of awkward towards the left side, and it goes down. Sacred Heart was watching it and let it go. 21-16 Cougars. 4 points from victory in set 3 on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. 21-16. Cougars leading the Eagles. KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Work has begun to replace Line 3 near your community, and keeping everyone safe is our top priority. Please be extra careful when driving near construction activity. Be aware of trucks and heavy equipment, and please don't enter the work areas, because we all want everyone home safe. For more information, visit enbridge.com/line3US.
21-16, Ada-Borup-West leading Sacred Heart out of the timeout from Nick Prothero, Pioneer seed. Cougars lead the match 2-0, trying for a sweep here tonight. Serving, Izzy Markison. Let's serve, it goes! Izzy Markison. Let's serve falls in, 22-16. Cougars ace serve previously from Izzy Markison, brought to you by Mustang Seed. Izzy serving again. Serve picked up by Vanasek, played up front. This is Adolfson and over by Vanish. Markison, sip across, off of Vanasek, kept alive and over by Vanish. Thompson, Jones, sip. Gonna have to punch it over, but we're gonna get a net violation. Oh, double hit. Double hit on the Cougars. 22-17. Cougars by 5. Eagles to serve. Gonna get a rotation. Substitution brings in Fiakowski to serve. Exiting is Anvinson on a substitution for Sacred Heart. Serve coming. Too strong and out. 23-17. Cougars will side out with the error. Brooke Scherfenberg will serve. Scherfenberg serving right to left. It's across. Leslie with a dive at the net. It does not go over. And it is point for the Cougars. It is match and set point here. As Brooke Scherfenberg and the Cougars trying to wrap it up right here. 24-17, trying to win set 3 and win the match. Serves over. Dug up by Fiakowski. Over by the Sacred Heart Eagles. Scherfenberg sends it back. Now left side. Over by the Eagles. Played Jones. Sip. Swing. Back corner. Got it. Jones. Sip. Match. 25-17. Cougars leading the Eagles. Cougars win 3-0. 25-12, 25-18, 25-17 on KRJB 106.5 FM and on yourliveevent.com with our broadcast here this evening. The Cougars topping the Eagles here this evening, moving to 2-1 on the season while the Eagles drop to 1-2 with the loss. Stay tuned. Our post-game report is on the way on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
Franson Bank and Trust is proud to serve the families, farms, and businesses of the Red River Valley, including Ada, East Grand Forks, Warren, and Oslo. We're a Farmer Mac lender with competitive rates on equipment, land financing, and operating lines. With Francis online and mobile banking, you can access your accounts and make deposits from anywhere, even from the cab of your tractor. See Greg in Ada, Brandon in East Grand Forks, or Tyler in Warren or Oslo. Or make an appointment online at fransonbank.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877. Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Visit the Lynn Fours Agency, Foston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Monoman, LynnForsAgency.com. The Lynn Fours Agency, your insurance source.
This is Chris with RDK Enterprises. We have all heard of supply chain issues and the challenges they bring. As the demand for planting equipment increases, we are trying to be as proactive as possible. RDK has secured a supply of precision planting products and maintenance parts for your planter, hopefully minimizing some of these supply chain issues. If you are planning any upgrades, repairs, or maintenance, give us a call. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
And we're back here on the Postgame Report. The Postgame Report is being brought to you by our friends at Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. We want to talk to you about Home Crown Realty and get a chance to visit with Brandon Dahl or Eric Smart with Home Crown Realty. They're here to serve you. See them when you're looking to buy or sell real estate. Home Crown Realty are licensed both Minnesota and North Dakota and have listings available at homecrownrealty.com. Learn more. Brandon or Eric. Like them on Facebook, too, Home Crown Realty with the post-game report. Game summary from the Benedictine Care Community, Mission Court, on the campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. Here tonight, so we look at the matchup between Ada-Borup-West and Sacred Heart. The Cougars with a 3-0 sweep over the Sacred Heart Eagles. This was a goal of the team tonight. Cougars were definitely anxious, energetic, wanting that victory here at home, and looking for a bit of retaliation from a loss last season, and they were able to do so here this evening, picking up a victory 3-0. The finals were 25-12, 25-18, and 17 here this evening. Come on over here, Kesa. We'll have you join us in just a moment. The post-game summary, as far as first set went, Cougars had a huge serve streak in that first set, and it was definitely a big push with Kesa Jones serving in that first set, helping the Cougars take a 12-10 lead to a 23-11 lead. They would hold on for victory 25-12. The second set was back and forth early. We had a few ties early, and then the last tie was at 7. Cougars were able to start separating and would take it 25-18 again. Good passing, serve receive again, proving there. For Ada-Borup-West in the third set, jumped out to a good lead early, really never looked back. Then Sacred Heart came out of nowhere with a big run of their own, tied the set at 11. Cougars were able to run from there and took it 25-17. Ada-Borup-West topping Sacred Heart 3-0 tonight, 25-12, 25-18, 25-17. Moved to 2-1 on the season. Their lone match this week, they'll be taking on, they'll be hosting the Ada-Borup-West Ruth Hayden Invitational Tournament of Roses coming this Saturday. As Sacred Heart, they move to 1-2 with the loss. That's the game summary here tonight. Summary brought to you by the Benedictine Care Community Mission Court campus of the Benedictine Living Community of Ada. It's our Home Crown Realty postgame report. Stick around. We're going to have our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game coming up. That plus more in the postgame report next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More.
We hit the refresh button at Ada Subway. Stop in and enjoy all the new tastes. New fresh bread baked daily. All new sandwiches and some improvements on some of your old favorites. Try the new smashed avocado and sea salt, new hickory smoked bacon and fresh mozzarella, and much more. New tastes and new subs to enjoy. Stop in and eat fresh with the new refresh lineup at Ada Subway. 784-SUBS.
We're back here on the postgame report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com, and we're going to talk with Kesa Jones of Ada-Borup-West. The Cougars victorious 3-0, defeating the Sacred Heart Eagles tonight, 25-12, 18, and 17, and it's the Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. Enbridge and the Line 3 Replacement Pipeline Project continues. It's near completion. Enbridge doing their best to keep safety in mind and also support the local communities that they've been going through. EnbridgeLine3.us for more information. And our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, bringing the energy tonight, is Kesa Jones. Kesa, congrats to you and your teammates tonight. Earned a victory. This one, I know there's a little bit of a rivalry with the Cougars and the Eagles. Don't know how much that plays into it tonight, but I know Coach had mentioned, the girls were excited about playing the Eagles. Always a fun matchup. How did that play? Did you guys have a little extra motivation tonight?
Personally, I can't remember why we are rivals, but I think the other girls definitely had a little bit more motivation.
Sure. Fully understandable. I know last year you guys had a pretty good match with them that could have gone your way. They played, and there's a little rivalry ties from playing in section championships in years past. So, but like you say, sometimes it doesn't matter. You just got to go and play. Who cares on the other side, right? Yeah. Talk to me about the match. What was working well for you? Because keys tonight from Coach, serve receive. Mm-hmm. How do you feel the team performed?
I think the serve receive was much better. And another key that I thought was good that we didn't really have our last game was our blocking. Mm-hmm. I thought our blocking was much better. And Dylan Miller on the right side, she hit really good tonight. I thought we were just putting the ball down quite a bit.
You hit the ball well. And I felt, too, that there was a little more net or a presence in front, that front row. How important was it to have Kaylee sit back and swinging?
It was really nice. We were pretty deep, so we have a lot of good swingers, but I'd say she's definitely one of our top.
I don't like to ask for favorites, but I'm going to maybe put you in a little spot here. So you're passing, you're setting the volleyball, and you're attacking. Obviously, there's a lot of timing. It takes a lot of practice to be good at your role in setting the volleyball. Is there a player you like to set up more? I mean, you have a little bit of everything out there. You're back setting, you're setting across court. Do you have a special spot or a favorite spot out there or a favorite player to set to?
I guess it kind of depends on the passing, depends on how we're doing and who is doing well. Mm-hmm. I really like just when they can perform how I know they can. So if they get it down, that's my favorite. I can't say I have a certain favorite player. Just when it goes well, it just gives me tingles.
How big was momentum tonight? Because I felt like momentum when you guys had something on your side, you were able to really cruise.
Yeah, I think it was really big because there in the last set we kind of slowed down a little bit. We started making some errors, but then we got some more momentum and we came back.
First day of school today. Did it matter today? Was everybody energized like normal, or did it even improve your team's performance?
Honestly, I could say it improved it because, we were awake and we were awake all day, so it didn't bother me, I don't think. I got to see all my friends and stuff. It's first day, it's kind of boring, you just go over everything, but I'd say it gave me a little more energy at least.
Okay, sure. I could totally buy that too. So this week, just this one match, you'll play Saturday now in a tournament setting at home. You haven't been on the road yet for volleyball outside of playing in some scrimmages. So Saturday, what will be a key for your team in success now that you're going to play a host of, you got the pool play and you're going to get seeded out of that? What's it going to be for keys there?
I'd say probably because it's going to be probably a longer day, just keep pushing no matter how tired you are. Don't just give up because you're tired, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. You have to dig deep, right?
Yeah.
And September then becomes kind of a month of tournaments because you're going to have the Crosby-Ironton tournament to follow, so you're going to be pretty busy here in the month of September. Mm-hmm. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
You bet, Kaysa. Congrats, and enjoy this one, okay?
I will. Thank you.
You got it. Kaysa Jones for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, victorious 3-0. Thank you very much, Kaysa, and she's our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game here tonight. Cougars win 3-0, 25-12, 18, and 17 on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Let's do our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection right now, Brandon. Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection, keeping you connected. Halstead Telephone Company. They are keeping the communities connected, and schools that include Halstead, Fisher, Climax, Shelley, East Grand Forks, Hillsborough, surrounding rural areas. Halstead Telephone Company, they are how to connect. And the post-game connection here tonight, I thought, again, you could say this almost every time they hit the floor, but I thought the connection, Kaysa Jones was passing so well, but the serve-receive connection and getting it to the passers of the Cougars, I thought was a huge key for their role here tonight to be able to get things going. Halstead Telephone Company's post-game connection, they are how to connect. Cougars defeat the Eagles 3-0, 25-12, 18, and 17. We'll come back with more of our Home Crown Realty post-game report. We'll have Coach Jim Lee of the Cougars joining us next on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Valley Vision Clinic Ada says, hello, summer. Schedule an appointment today at Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in. Now through September 30th, Valley Vision Clinic Ada is running a buy one pair of complete glasses, get 50% off the next pair. Say hello to summer with a new pair of glasses and schedule your appointment with Valley Vision Clinic Ada by calling 784-4091 or stop in today. West Main Pizza welcomes you to dine in. Call for takeout or delivery of your orders. Now, with Pizza Order, get your coupon for free large order of garlic breadsticks with your next 16-inch pizza order. Use your West Main reward points and save more. Rewards at westmainpizza.net. More than just pizza. Enjoy fresh garden salads, taco salads, super nachos, garlic bread, soups, subs. Treat yourself to ice cream or your favorite shake. West Main Pizza in Ada.
We're back on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Time to list your property. Visit for an appointment with Brandon and Eric today. Brandon Dahl or Eric Smart. Like them on Facebook, homecrownrealty.com. Post-game show following the Ada-Borup-West Cougar victory. 3-0 over Sacred Heart, 25-12, 18, and 17. And post-game coaches' comments. We have head coach of Ada-Borup-West, Jim Lee, joining us for the time here tonight. Coach, for the girls, a really well-executed match, a solid play, kind of covered all the bases this evening, but serving the volleyball and serve-receive. You talked about serve-receive being a huge key factor, and I think you could tell, the tale of two, what is the word, the story of the two tales, is whatever. One team really serve-received pretty well, the other maybe didn't as well here tonight, and I think the Cougars were certainly the one that was prevailing in that side.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is you could definitely see in our first 3 matches we've gotten better each match. I think that's any team's goal in any sport, and you could definitely tell that from the product that we put on the court here tonight.
Yeah, kids really improved and did so in all facets. I asked Kaysa Jones this question, getting you're about at full strength like we talked in the pregame, having Kaylee Sipp out there swinging. How important was that? And she just smiled because Kaylee came to play and she was hitting the ball well tonight.
Yeah, well, it wasn't even that. I mean, Dylan Miller gave us something on the right side there too, and we also executed our middles there pretty well. So, I mean, everybody was hitting well tonight. Yeah. And we kind of were on against Crookston than last week, but it wasn't the way we were here tonight. So, Sip brings another element to everything.
Certainly. Net play was huge, but then you talk about, we talked about Kaysa Jones, someone who went on a serve streak. I think it was like 11-12 in a row, something like that in set 1. That was huge because for her, she's not been your best server, and she went on a run.
Yeah, she's really suffered serving-wise here the first 2 matches, and she really came in here focused here to go ahead and play tonight. We knew that it was a match that we needed, a match that we wanted, a match that we got, and she was a big run with a nice serving run that she had.
Talk about the way that there's a rivalry between the Cougars and the Eagles. You look at the way that the two teams have been performing atop at Section A, 8A for a number of years and have played in section titles against one another. There's a little bit of that rivalry, some of that good competition. You knew it was going to be good. I think the Cougars maybe surprised the Eagles a little bit with some of the execution.
It could be. I mean, we're not surprised by how we're playing because of what we see in practice. But the thing is, it's one thing playing in practice at a level. It's an entirely different thing to go ahead and do it on the court. And today we did it on the court.
So I know that you're coming into this match. This is the lone match this week because then Saturday we're looking at the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses, which we'll talk about in just a moment. So this week now you set the tone. A loss here today would have probably, the next few days of practice would have maybe been a little different for the kids mentally, right? You want to try to come in with a win. It makes it easier, seemingly. So now what's the focus for the next couple of days?
Well, we have some individual things we definitely have to go and work on here. Like tomorrow, it'll be a program. We're working on our program. There's certain days we can work on an entire program here. And then after that will be more individual skills. We did a little bit yesterday. Didn't do as much team stuff. We went more individually. And I think just individually, you could see it actually carried over to the match tonight. There's one thing we didn't work on yesterday, and we didn't get burned by that tonight, which I was kind of leery about that. I was like, we're going to get burned on that one thing. But we'll definitely have an opportunity to go and work on that before Saturday. So we'll improve in that category too.
Terrific. So having 3 days of practice, kind of you're going to be very busy here in September looking at the future schedules, a lot of matches, tournaments, things of that nature. So having 3 days to focus should be a good thing for the team.
Yeah, and I mean, this early in the season to have only one match this week and then one next week, I think it helps us go and prepare for the rest of the season, number one. Number two, it helps us go ahead and work on, like I said, individual skills. Like at this point in the season, it's good. Okay, this kid needs to work on this. Okay, so we focus on that, say, for 15 to 30 minutes, and so we'll work on this kid here. Where it's a little bit harder to go and do that in the middle of the season when you got 2 matches and maybe a tournament on the weekend, then it's got to be more team-oriented. So, like I said, it's nice to have these days off here so we can go individual, and then go team-oriented right before Saturday's tournament.
So Saturday, the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses, a very nice tournament, early season, an opportunity to be home, all the good things, and you've got some really nice teams coming in. Just touch on what the expectation is for Saturday.
Yeah, we got 3 ranked teams here. We got Rosal, who's ranked, I think it's number 15 in AA right now. We got Kitson, who I think is ranked number 12 or something like that in single A, and Badru, who's like one step above them. I think they're 11th, if I remember correctly, in single A there too. So we have 3 ranked teams there, and they're each of them are in a different pool. We even talked about Ada or Boston or East Grand Forks or some of these other teams here. So or Nevis. Nevis is a team that's going to surprise some people. People have not seen them. Nobody's talking about them. They're a young team. I'd say they're more sophomore, 9th grade oriented, dominated right now. I'd say they're 1 year away from to really put their mark on the map. But they could definitely go and surprise some people this year. That's a good team. That's a good team.
So we have some really good matches coming in. Good teams, like you mentioned. So the opportunity for people, and we're going to be busy here on Saturday in the community. So an opportunity to come and watch some good volleyball. And like you say, to a few years ago, name it the Ruth Hayden Tournament, and talk about the Rose aspect. It's really cool, and she'll definitely be involved here on Saturday, too.
Yep, she was over in the other gym there today. She was refereeing our junior high matches, thankfully, while we're in here playing the C match because we can't go and cover all the bases. So it's just we're very thankful to go ahead and have her still be a part of our program. It's great to have her around, and she'll definitely be here on Saturday, so it'll be great to see her again.
Well, Ruth, of course, officially retired, but how much do you talk? I don't mean to delve personal. Do you stay in pretty good communication with Ruth, or does she still, like you say, has her hand in the program in a way?
I knew her many years before I came up here. We talk on a weekly basis before I came up here. Like I said, I was arch rivals with her daughter down there and friends with her down south there, and knew the daughter-in-law up here at Roseville there too. So then when I came up here, it's like, well, I already know Ruth. I know the Roseville coach. I know a bunch of other coaches up here, which is great. It's kind of like, I mean, she and I talked a lot of volleyball even at the state tournaments before I came up here. And then when I heard that there's a job opening here, I'm going, wait, didn't they fill that? She goes, nope, haven't filled anybody. I'm going, well, let's see if I can go ahead and come on up there. You never know or anything. So, I mean, we talked before. We talked when she was here, and we'll definitely talk, as you say, after she's retired too.
Pretty cool. Neat to have that, and obviously a great tournament coming up. And then, like you mentioned, I think Crosby Ironton's the following week, so you've got tournaments that are going to be in succession here.
Yes, and at Crosby Ironton tournament there, BBE will be there, who's I think they're ranked number 10 in a perennial power at the state tournament there. We'll also have Little Falls coming up, a nice AAA school. Hermantown, another good AAA school that they've been ranked in previous years and went to the state tournament, and they're not ranked so far this year, but I think they definitely could be. They have a couple big hitters there, and plus with Crosby, I mean, they're usually pretty good. And as a host of tournament, I mean, you usually play pretty well at your host tournament there too.
Absolutely. Well, looking forward to your girls. Obviously, a chance to do that here this weekend with hosting the Ruth Hayden Tournament of Roses. Jim, thank you so much for the time. Good to chat. Congrats on the sweep, 10 over Sacred Heart, and moving to 2-1, and good luck here this weekend.
Girls play well. Thank you much, Kevin.
You got it. Jim Lee, head coach, Ada-Borup-West Volleyball. Post-game coaches' comments here on the Home Crown Realty post-game report. We'll take a break. We'll come back, and we'll name our stars of the game and kind of wrap things up here with our final notes and numbers here as Ada-Borup-West improves to 2-1 with a win over Sacred Heart on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
If you're in need of Minnesota and or North Dakota high school athletics coverage, head to yourliveevent.com so you don't miss out on moments like these.
Straight up the middle, bounces, he's open, he's down the field, touchdown, Nuggets!
Go to our YouTube page at Your Live Event, powered by Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated.
Intercepted!
Follow us on Twitter at Your Live Event 1 and on Facebook at Your Live Event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Home Crown Realty post-game report here on 106.5 KRJB and rjbroadcasting.com. Let's go to the Stars of the Game presentation. And our Stars of the Game are brought to you by the Darren Ramey Insurance Agency, Insurance Brokers of America, and by American Federal Bank in Ada. Stars here tonight. I thought you could go and talk about play. I thought Lauren Thompson played really solid for Ada-Borup-West. I thought Dylan Miller was really solid. Coach mentioned that. And I thought Kaylee Sipp just really played solid tonight for Ada-Borup-West in victory over Sacred Heart, 3-0. I think you could go on the Sacred Heart side. I thought, Grace Vanish, I thought did a nice job tonight. playing in the middle. Grace did a nice job setting the ball up. She completed 3 kills, had a couple of blocks. She put up a block at times here and forced the Cougars to hit around. She'll be a star of the game as well for Sacred Heart. Ada-Borup-West wins 3-0 over Sacred Heart, 25-12, 18-17. And from our Stars of the Game presentation, let's talk Super Sub. Our Super Sub of the game is brought to you by Subway in Ada. Eat fresh. Dine in or take out, Subway Ada. They're open 7 to 10 each day, before and after each game. Stop on into Subway Ada and enjoy Subway Ada. Eat fresh. And our Super Sub in sub rotation, I thought Izzy Marcus at 15 serve points tonight. Izzy played strong and did a lot of good things out there for the Cougars. Also saw some extended time in back row tonight, kind of expanding on her role here in the first 3 games. Izzy Marcus will be our Super Sub from Subway and Ada. Eat fresh. Take one more break. We'll come back with a couple other notes and nuggets. Wrap things up from Ada-Borup-West High School as the Cougars defeat Sacred Heart 3-0 on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
There's no way to count the number of sandwiches you've packed over the years. Hard to imagine this day would come. Yeah, there's still the same fields, the same roads, the same hard work. But now they're in someone else's hands. And you couldn't be more proud of who you're handing the farm to. No matter what the future holds, Ag Country is here to help you plan ahead.
The Ada-Borup Booster Club was formed in 1999 to promote and to support activities sponsored by the Ada-Borup School District and the community through volunteers as well as other means of support. The Ada-Borup Booster Club consists of parents, community members, and alumni. They meet monthly to plan and carry out fundraising activities. Monies raised by the Booster Club are used to support the students in academics, athletics, fine arts, and other activities. To learn more about the Ada-Borup Booster Club, visit the Ada-Borup Booster Club Facebook page.
Back on the post-game report from Home Crown Realty and homecrownrealty.com. Ada-Borup-West, a 3-0 sweep over the Sacred Heart Eagles, 25-12, 18-17. And we're back to talk about our Precision Player of the Game, which is brought to you by RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. Wishing you safety this harvest season. When looking to upgrade your planter, visit with RDK Enterprises. 701-636-2119, RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. And I thought Precision tonight. Let's talk about Dylan Miller. I thought, her right side attack was really, it didn't come a ton, but it was certainly in precise times, I guess you could say, if you want to play off precision planting. And you certainly can. Dylan Miller, Precision Player of the Game today from RDK Enterprises of Hillsborough and Drayton. PlanterDoc.com or call the crew, 701-636-2119. Wishing you safety this harvest season is RDK Enterprises. We were digging in the trenches tonight from our friends at Visser Trenching. As Visser Trenching, digging in the trenches just like both teams on the floor tonight were doing the digging. I thought tonight in the back row, Maddie Steen did a nice job digging here for the Cougars, and Kaylee Dahl did a nice job here this evening. Even Izzy Marcuson at times back row. Brooke Scherfenberg, when she saw some limited time in the back row play, doing some digging out there, digging in the trenches, just like Visser Trenching of Ada. And finally here, I think we're ready to run our final statistics following our broadcast here today. The final score on the Community Co-op Energy Solutions scoreboard. Cougars 3-0 over Sacred Heart, 25-12, 18-17. And the final stats are from our friends at Christian Motors, your Chevy and GMC dealer. Highway 32 North in Fertile, Minnesota, ChristianMotors.com. When it comes to the numbers, Christian Motors in Fertile is the number specialists. The great selection of new and used Chevy and GMCs. You need to take a look. See the selection online as well at ChristianMotors.com. Final stats. For Sacred Heart tonight, Avery Horkin had 11 serve points, 3 kills. It was Riley Fiakowski with 9 service points. Emma Anvinson had 7 kills. Sophie Evavold, 3 kills. Grace Miller, 3 serve points and 10 assists. Ella Adolfson had 6 service points. Grace Leslie had 7 serve points. 3 serve points, 3 kills, 2 blocks for Grace Vanish. 8 serve points for Haley Vanasik, and 1 assist for Audrey Zavarol. Sacred Heart drops to 1-2 on the season. For Ada-Borup-West tonight, Kaylee Dahl had 11 serve points. Kesa Jones, 17 serve points, a kill, and 20 assists. Sarah Prodzinski tonight had 3 kills, 2 assists. Izzy Marcuson, 15 serve points and an assist. Brooke Scherfenberg had 11 serve points. Lauren Thompson, 11 serve points, 8 kills, and 2 blocks. Kaylee Sipp, 9 kills tonight. Adrina Egan, 4 kills and 2 blocks. Maddie Steen, 10 service points and 2 assists. Dylan Miller had 5 kills and 3 blocks. And you can hear the absolute carnage when the gymnasium comes down at the Ada-Borup-West High School Gymnasium. Some things never change. The Cougars with a win, now 2-1 on the season. They will be hosting the Ada-Borup Ruth Hayden Invitational Tournament of Roses this Saturday. Should be a great tournament with pool play starting at 9 a.m. Saturday here at the Ada-Borup-West High School. I want to thank all of our sponsors for making our broadcast possible, including Home Ground Realty with our post-game report, and also Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent Financial representative, with our post-game or with our broadcast booth as well. Certainly appreciate Laura Tweeten again with the sponsorship. As planning for your future, visit Laura Tweeten, your Thrivent Financial representative in Ada and in Hewlin. Thanks to Brandon Loosbrock running the show here for YourLiveEvent.com, talking, of course, the computer production and also with the camera operating. Great stuff, Brandon. Thanks to Kaylin back in the studios of KRJB. Great stuff as always, Kaylin. Our updates came to you by way of Alex Rush. Thanks, Alex, for that. And to you, the listener and viewer, tuning in, thank you. We appreciate you. Have a great night, everybody, as Ada-Borup-West victorious 3-0 over Sacred Heart on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Thank you.